Sanna. Rolling.
Quiet on set, please.
What was it? Sanna.
6.
86. LA Confidential.
Ooh, yeah.
Once again, it's a great adaptation of an Elmore Leonard book. And what makes it great for me is the clever use of 3 male leads.
Yep.
And, you know, it makes the whole movie feel different and more unpredictable.
I mean,
as it goes along.
it's an excellent, film noir film, and
yeah, I would go as far as say that it's better than Chinatown as a film noir.
it's on a different level in my opinion.
Yeah, but okay, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's as good. I would say it's as good. I mean, half the cast is Australian. You got Russell Crowe, you got
Guy Pearce.
Guy Pearce.
Not in drag, thank God.
Nah, but he's a detective.
Yeah, and
Very good at finding people.
Yes.
Anyway.
And you have Kevin Spacey and Danny DeVito and James Cromwell and Kim Basinger.
Yeah.
And once again, a really solid cast of really good actors. And the story is amazing.
Yeah, it's like I said, vanilla film noir stuff. I mean, it's you got the good detective, you got the hard detective, you got the ambitious detective.
Yeah.
And then you got the corrupt,
Yeah, corrupt cops and you can't tell where the loyalties lie in that movie.
Yeah, taking place in Tinseltown.
Yeah.
During the most amazing time right after the war.
Yeah, and it's awesome that the film is sort of based on real events. It mixes real events in the movie and makes it feel more authentic than it is.
I mean, there's the LA Noir. Was it LA Noir, the Rockstar game?
Yeah.
Yeah, they take a lot from this movie.
Oh yeah.
A lot from this movie, which in a way is a good homage because I like the game because of it. It just unfortunately stretches out too much of what made LA Noir so good, because I liked LA Noir. Isn't it like a 1.5 hour movie? Or is it
You mean Confidential?
LA Confidential, sorry. Well, LA Noir is like 50 hours.
No, I think it's sort of like 2 hour.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it goes by like super fast.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
really good.
because it has literally no fat at all in that movie. Only the necessary scenes, and it still works like a charm.
Yeah.
It's one of the last great Jerry Goldsmith scores.
Yep.
And just everything works. The actors are great. Like Russell Crowe doing his best enforcer, role in a long time.
Yeah. And Guy Pearce is...
Guy Pearce is awesome. He's like, when the movie starts, you sort of hate that guy.
Well, yeah, because he's the cookie cutter Clark Kent guy.
Yeah, and he's, like, by the book and doesn't give a shit about his, co-workers because he's on the way to the top. And, but he makes, all the characters, all the main characters in that movie have a really decent arc.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everyone.
Even the bad guys.
Even the bad guys.
They all have this like wonderful, arc, they all grow to a degree.
Yeah.
And some terminally.
Yeah.
But that's what makes for a good story.
Yeah.
Because you still don't know, what's going to happen. That's the great thing about, good film noir, because it's a mystery, it's a detective stuff, you got greedy characters.
Yeah, and that's why we're not gonna spoil that, because by spoiling that movie here would take really a lot out of that movie. But yeah,
good film. Yeah, I know which one 85 is going to be. True Lies.
Well, James Cameron. Okay.
See, I think this was when James Cameron was like, starting to build up this kind of identity of, like, I think I can do everything. So I'm going to make a James Bond movie. And I think the story originally originated with Arnold Schwarzenegger, that he wanted to make a spy film. And then he contacted James Cameron about it.
Yeah.
And I think this was after Terminator 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then they just loved this concept, and the movie is insane.
It's a remake of a French movie, isn't it?
It is a remake of a French movie, yes.
So I can only speculate, but I think, like, Arnie called Cameron and said, I want to make this sort of a movie. And, like, Cameron's like, well, there is this French movie that's sort of similar. We could use the, elements and do it our own twist with it.
Yeah.
And, yeah, they did.
They did, and holy smokes.
It's a very small James Cameron movie.
It's a very small, but for me, I think it's one of his best, if not the best James Cameron film. Because he's made great movies, Aliens and Terminator 2, and then there's, of course, Titanic and Avatar and all that. But for me, this is the most fun James Cameron movie you will ever see. It's the most fun Schwarzenegger movie you'll ever see.
That's a fine animal.
Because this is a movie that has all the action cliches you can think of.
Sir, may I see your invitation, please?
Sure. Here's my invitation.
Done in the most perfect way. You got the cliched bad guys, and it's great. It is so good. And then, of course, you have Tom Arnold in it, and, well, Fat Cats, of course, and it's great. And you're having all this action stuff, but then suddenly the movie switches gears. When Arnold Schwarzenegger...
Oh! Fucker.
See? The movie switches gears, the cat attacks, and there's blood.
Stay away!
You can never trust them.
Yeah, sorry about that. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, it's because I called him Fat Cat.
Yeah.
Anyway, so...
I'm bleeding now.
I'm not fat. I'm fat. I'm just fluffy.
Big boned.
I'm not fat. I'm just mad.
Anyway, it switches gears. He finds out his wife is possibly having an affair.
Yeah.
And that's when they meet Bill Paxton's character, and the movie just like derails and turns into this whole other movie.
Yeah, a good chunk of the movie, like 20 minutes, is sacrificed solely on.
I'd say a good 45 minutes. Like this movie, it's a 2-hour long film.
Yeah.
But like almost half of it is this whole other, subplot, and between him and Jamie Lee Curtis, and it is wonderful when finally it goes back into gear, and then you got some excellent action shots. And oh my god, there's just so many cool scenes in this
There's
film.
like pretty much like 3 action set pieces. The opening act with the
mansion.
The mansion and the skiing and the van.
Yeah.
And there's this motorcycle versus horse action chase.
Yeah, you got that with also the toilet fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stolen from Bad Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird.
Bad Boys came after that.
Nope.
Did it?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
They, or did they?
I think. Anyway.
The answer is right here.
And and then you got the island fight. So there's about 4, because then you got the whole flamethrower stuff and.
Yeah, but the island fight and the end fight with the jet and the bridge, they're almost like the same action scene. Just
well, it's the third act, but
yeah, okay, but yeah, okay. There's like 5 set pieces.
yeah, but it's great. I mean,
but it's still a comedy. It's a very
much so action comedy.
Yeah, very well done action comedy, and who knew that James Cameron could write dialogue that's so funny.
What kind of a sick bitch takes the ice cube trays out of the freezer?
You know, like, I have never ever seen Tom Arnold in a movie I like, but in this movie he is outstanding.
Get lost, dipshit.
It's because he's controlled.
Yeah.
I think they hid his cocaine.
Hold it! Fucker!
And, you know, it was just really, really good because, you know, I heard that there was a bit of trouble on set with Tom Arnold, and he was riffing a lot. And some of the stuff that he riffed about was in the film.
Yeah.
But I think it was because James Cameron is an exacting director. He's very, you know, controlling, and he knows what he wants. And the thing is, he knows how good he is of a director.
Yeah.
And most of the time, the people he hires also knows this, so they don't give him any shit about it either.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, except during Aliens, the English crew wasn't accustomed to his ways.
Well, the English crew never are accustomed to American directors. I mean, you listen to the horror stories when they made Star Wars. Because when they did the first Alien with Ridley Scott, no problem.
Yeah, because Ridley Scott knew how to do stuff with them.
Yeah.
He's a British guy himself.
Yeah. But with George Lucas, this uppity young kid from, you know, film school goes over there to tell all these, you know, like old school professors on how to do their job.
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck no, man.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Cameron is a demanding director, but he's a very excellent one.
He gets results.
He gets results. You know, like Michael Bay is sort of similar, but, you know, the difference between Cameron and Michael Bay is that Cameron is a storyteller, but Michael Bay is a visualist.
Michael Bay is second unit. If
he's a really good second unit director.
If James Cameron could write and direct a movie where Michael Bay is the second unit director, you know, you would see the greatest movie ever made.
Yeah, pretty much.
You would see the most insane action stuff and the craziest stories. Now, I know all you film nerds out there who, you know, say Michael Bay is an asshole and James Cameron movies are assholes. I hate Avatar because that makes me cool. You know, it's... Go fuck
Sandra, do you like Avatar?
Nah.
Yeah.
Anyway. No, I mean, the thing is, everyone has their own taste and they like what they like. Be honest about it. That's all I'm asking for.
But the thing is, if we're going to shit on Michael Bay, you know, do it for the right reasons. Don't say he's a hack director when he's not.
No,
he's not. Very capable director. If only his projects were better. You know, like, almost every time you think about, you know, or talk about Michael Bay movies, it's either Pearl Harbor or Transformers.
Or Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, but he's a producer, so it's.
Didn't he direct Ninja Turtles?
No.
Who directed Ninja Turtles?
The guy who directed World War Los Angeles.
Really?
Yeah.
Christ, I could have sworn he made that movie.
No. He's the producer, but as a director, people tend to think about, you know, like Transformers and Pearl Harbor and exclude all the really good stuff he's made. Like the first Bad Boys is an excellent action
Great film.
action comedy.
Great film.
And you know, his
I love
latest effort, the 13-hour secret soldiers of Benghazi.
Yeah.
Is a you know, a Michael Bay movie which has a really good reason to exist, and you know,
it's not a bad movie. It's
it's
really good.
It's a really good passion project.
Yeah, really good. You know, military film.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, but what's its Pain and Gain? That is a wonderful film. Really funny. Really, you know, like disturbing.
Yes.
And it just, once again, really well filmed, really good action sequences. And
yes.
Well, action sequences, but like, it's just, Michael Bay knows how to direct, and he has his own style. I mean, there's a good
but the thing is,
cat.
but the thing is, he's not a screenwriter, so he doesn't own his projects like James Cameron does.
No, I mean, to a degree he does. I mean, one could argue that he is an auteur, and James Cameron is definitely an auteur. But you know, to a degree, one can argue that
Michael Bay is a hands-on director.
he is, but he has his own style. He has his own signature. Everyone can see. I mean, if they've never seen a Transformers film, but they know what Michael Bay has directed.
Yeah. By the way, by this point, we have literally no one watching this because, you know, they're like flipping us off and saying, you know, like, you lousy hack fuckers.
Reel it back in.
Yeah, Michael Bay sucks.
True Lies.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful film. It's fun. It's a movie of its time.
With fun terrorists.
With fun terrorists.
You can't have those anymore. It's illegal.
No.
In 47 states.
Yes.
Yeah. But yes, it's a very well-made movie. Once again, it's the technical stuff are almost better.
Who did the music in it?
Brad Fiedel, the same guy who made the Terminator movies.
Really?
Yeah, he's the little synth guy doing his little synth music for that movie. But it works for some reason. It works
great.
Yeah, it's like really simple, non-orchestrated stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like as a separate piece, it sounds weird and, you know, like almost amateurish. But in the context of the film, it's awesome. It's really, really awesome stuff.
Yeah.
And Arnold is really funny and charming and only slightly awkward during the dance sequences. But I have to say, Jamie Lee Curtis is the best thing in that movie.
She steals the scene every time.
Yeah, she is fantastic.
Owns the screen.
You know, like, it should be starring Jamie Lee Curtis and Schwarzenegger.
Very much
because it's basically, until the third act, it's a Jamie Lee Curtis flick.
See? I did that. I was reckless and I was wild and I fucking did it.
And even in the third act, it's kind of like her story, you know, of getting out of that run-of-the-mill life.
Yeah.
And, you know, finding out that she's a part of something bigger. And, yeah, well, the hooker scene.
The dance scene.
The dance scene. Yeah, that's quite
when I was like 15 when I saw it at the theaters. I was, you know, feeling stuff somewhere where I didn't expect to feel stuff in that movie theater. I never ever thought in a million years that I would get a semi from a James Cameron film. At least for those reasons.
So, just for his semi alone, you should see this movie.
Yeah. A semi out of 5 stars.
Wow.